The section 230.28 of the NEC requires that the mast be of adequate strength to withstand the strain imposed by the service drop. However, it does not provide specific guidance on how to determine what constitutes adequate strength. The adequacy of the mast strength depends on a number of factors, including firstly, service drop height. The higher the service drop, the greater the strain on the mast. Secondly, service drop angle. The angle of the service drop relative to the mast can also affect the strain. Thirdly, mast material. The material used for the mast, such as rigid metal conduit, PVC, or metal, will influence its strength. Fourthly, mast diameter. A thicker mast will be stronger than a thinner mast. Table 310.15b6 provides minimum conductor sizes for overhead service drops. It does not provide guidance on mast strength. Exception 230.24a3 permits the use of a service mast with less than 18 inches of clearance from the roof if the mast extends at least 12 feet above the highest point of any roof within 3 feet of the mast. Based on the information provided, it is difficult to determine if 1-inch rigid metal conduit will be strong enough to handle the strain without the use of braces or guys. To ensure compliance with NEC 230.28 and safety, it is recommended to consult with a qualified electrician who can assess the specific conditions at your property and determine the appropriate support for the service mast. They may consider factors such as firstly, the height and angle of the service drop, secondly, the type and diameter of the mast, thirdly, the proximity of the mast to the roof and driveway, fourthly, the possibility of wind or ice loading, and fifthly, the local building code requirements. Regarding the conductor size, using THHN or THWN in 1-inch rigid metal conduit is acceptable according to Table 8 in Annex C. Using THW would also be acceptable, but it would have a lower ampacity than THHN or THWN.